Hello everyone, my name is Cassie Remley and I'm going to be talking about a short story from the Best American Short Stories of the Century by John Updike. And the story that I'm going to be talking about is called Bright and Morning Star, written by Richard Wright, 1939, page 179. This is an interesting story. It actually goes back to when racism was at an all-time high and whites thought that they were superior to others, which was not a good time. And so this story, actually the summary of it is about a black family, and there's a mother, Sue, and there's two sons, and their names are Shug and Johnny Boy. So this family lives in poverty, and they fear whites like almost all blacks did back then, and they try and use Christ to try and pray their way out of it, they pray for a better place. And so the two sons are actually involved in what's sort of like a gang, and one of the sons, Shug, actually went to jail for it, and the other son, Johnny Boy, is currently, when this story was written, in it. And they are involved in it to try and gain power through communism, help their family to escape poverty, start a new life, have a better life. And so how it starts off is Sue, the mother, is wondering when her son, Johnny Boy, is going to come home. As you can imagine, she is a mother, so she would be very worried about her son, and she's probably worried about her other son who's already in jail. And so Johnny Boy actually does come home to tell his mother that everything's okay and that he's doing fine, and he tells her not to worry and that he's gonna get her out of this and they're gonna have a better life. And so after Johnny Boy leaves, somehow word gets out that he was there, and these sheriffs come into Sue's house and they're looking for Johnny Boy, and she claims that she hasn't seen him and she doesn't know where he is, which was very brave for her, actually. There's even a quote on page 193, and they're about to have a meeting, and it says, "Where's this meeting gonna be?" the sheriff asked. "Don't you wish you knowed? Ain't there gonna be a meeting? How come you're asking me?" "There is gonna be a meeting," said the sheriff. "Ah, is it? Ah, got a great mind. I'll choke it out of ya." "Yeah, so smart," she said. "We ain't playing with ya." "Did I say with ya?" "That N-word son of yours is around here somewhere, and we ain't find him," said the sheriff. "If you tell us where he is and he talks, maybe he'll get off easy. But if we had to find him, we'll kill him." And this, to me, shows a lot of bravery. She is standing up to this sheriff to protect her son, which takes a lot of, power and no fear, especially in times back then. So after that happens, she tells them that she doesn't know where he is, and they actually beat her until she is unconscious, which was very unfair, but that's how the times were back then. And so Sue then realizes what's going to happen if they find her son, or if they come back for her, they will more than likely kill her if she doesn't tell them where her son is, because she doesn't really know, but she kind of has an idea. And so Sue actually heads out to find her son, Johnny Boy, at their meeting for their gang. And once she finds them, they actually both end up getting shot and they both die. And that's kind of how the story ends. And I personally cannot really relate to this story, but I can't even imagine what it was like for people back then, and I think that it was a terrible time and that it should have never happened like that, especially to people who did not deserve it. I mean, Sue was just a mother trying to protect her son, and her son was just trying to get a better life for his family, and I don't think that there was anything wrong with that. And this was a very interesting story. It's very sad, but it really gives an idea of what times were like back then, and it was a very interesting read. Thank you. Bye.